look back.
Hi guys, welcome to my page. I'm Rashika, also known as Shika's Class. This is my bestie Abigail.
Hey!
And both of us studied law. And people usually DM me to ask me what the requirements are and whether I think they should study law and all of that things, how difficult it was, and we get questions like that. So today we're here to address that or to help you choose your career path. So the thing is, I want to start off by saying, don't follow your friends, because that was my mistake. Some of my friends decided to study law and they were quite smart, and I thought, okay, no, definitely law then, because I mean it's for smart people and stuff. So yeah, that was the first mistake I did. Abby, why did you study law?
Well, something happened at my school, and then I didn't like what was going on in the case, and then I just decided, you know what, it's either a doctor or a lawyer. So then I decided, no, let me be a lawyer.
Okay.
I spoke to my mom, and then we both decided on that, basically.
Okay. And yeah, so my first tip to you is, if you don't know what you want to do, get to know yourself first. Like, I loved being in plays and in all musicals and acting and stuff. So I should have known, okay, Rashika, that's your passion. Do you understand? But I thought, okay, no, you can't make a...
Oh no, my first choice was dancing. My mother told me that is not a career. Sorry, Annie.
Yeah. So our parents are very conservative, and I think if I told them I wanted to study media or drama or something, they wouldn't be quite happy with that. But times have changed. So
Definitely.
I want to tell you to first step, know yourself. Know what you enjoy. Like, I never enjoyed it even. Like, my mind was never there. Like, I just went with it. So law is basically a 4-year course, 5-year course. I think your English, your history needs to be quite good.
Maths as well, isn't it? No.
No, you don't need maths for law. But the thing is,
guys.
she did LLB. She's supposed to know. You're supposed to know that. I did BCom law, so I needed maths because I have a BCom degree as well.
I had pure maths. That's why I thought.
Oh no, you don't need that. You can have maths literacy as well. You can have maths lit as well. Yeah, maths it doesn't matter. But if you do BCom, it's a different case. So yeah, that's 5 years LLB, and then you still
do your articles.
Need to do your 2-year articles as well. So if people tell you that lawyers are rich and stuff, that's not true. You work your ass off for years. In articles, you'll earn 7 to 10k. Some people even earn 5k or 6k for 2 years. So it's not a lot of money. So that's already 7 years of your life. And after that, you'll start earning like 15, 20. It depends on how big the firm is. So yeah, there's different things you can do with a law degree.
You don't always have to just do law. You can literally work for a company, for a bank.
Yeah, you can be a legal advisor. Abby, you work.
I'm in legal advising, so you don't always have to work in court. You can also be a conveyancer, work with property. You don't have to be in court itself.
Yeah.
Yourself.
So not all lawyers go to court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also work for banks, like compliance, like legal compliance for any company, because they need to comply with the laws of the country in terms of tax. So there's much more than just being an attorney. You can study law, but you can also go in work for a company. You can work for SARS even, in terms of tax and the rules and regulations.
So not all lawyers go to court and fight there in court. Like, it's only a percentage of them. Also, about 30% of the lawyers that studied with us, or people who studied LLB, they are currently teaching overseas. So people, they did nothing with their law degrees. They studied for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but just to then get a what is that thing that you need for overseas?
TEFL.
Yeah, TEFL course, and then now they're teaching overseas because they realize it's not for them. So our point, what we're trying to say is, don't just find out what you love first before you do it. But also, if you don't know
you're
what you want,
interested
if you don't know what you want to study, just do something. Like, just get a degree, whether it's teaching. I wish I had a teaching degree, because I think I would have enjoyed teaching way more than having a law degree. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the most difficult degree. Don't be stupid about it. No one cares when you're done. No one cares whether you have a doctor's degree or it doesn't make the other person better
when
than
you're done,
you.
it doesn't make you better than anybody else.
At the end of the day, you just want to be happy. You want to enjoy your job. But also, I know some of you won't know what you want to study, what you want to become. So it's important for you to then make a decision, and then stick with it, get a degree, so that one day,
and
if
the other
all
thing
else
is
fails,
complete
complete it. One day, if all else fails, if I don't want to be on social media anymore, or something happens and I need something more stable, I can always use my BCom degree. I have a BCom law degree, I have an LLB degree, I have honors in industrial psychology. That means I can become a HR, work in businesses.
and HR is needed everywhere.
Become an
all
industrial
companies.
psychologist, So get something in the bag.
Definitely study something.
Yeah, it's
Or even
always a
just
good
do a
thing.
course of something, at least something.
Yeah.
And it's also a good thing, because you learn a lot when you're studying discipline. Okay, you kind of need to have discipline on school already, but I mean,
and university
it's
also
much
teaches
more.
Yeah, university teaches you discipline. It teaches you to think on certain levels that
And also how to manage your finances. If you we used to stay on campus, so it taught me how to manage my money, because I had to the money that I got, I needed to stretch it out until the end of the month. So that also taught
most
me.
importantly, race life taught me independence. I mean,
Definitely.
we've stayed on our own now for almost 10 years.
Yo,
When we turn 28, it will be 10 years away from home. So it taught us independence. It teaches you to, just to grow up. Mommy and daddy can't do everything for you anymore. And that's a good thing in life.
And it teaches you people skills when you're at varsity. You get to know people. You get to know people from different cultures.
Yes, I've learned so much about other cultures. I mean, I'm
Yes.
from Worcester. I'm from a small town. You don't get to mingle as much as you do in university. I made friends, close friends with all kinds of people and different religions, different cultures. So that's always a good thing. What else can we say to them now?
It also teaches you how I'm gonna put this in words. How you treat other people. Like for instance, it doesn't change the fact. Say for instance, you get your degree. The person that's working or cleaning doesn't make a difference whether you're cleaning or if you have a degree. It teaches you people skills. That's the word. It teaches you people skills. It teaches you about life.
It opens up your eyes to the poverty, because on race on campus you see
different type of
Yes,
people
yes.
coming from really
Different
tough backgrounds.
yeah.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yes.
So it teaches you a lot of things, guys. So I really think that people should.
And most
read it.
importantly, we became friends on the race. So on campus, on the race, whether you go to a college, it doesn't have to be university. You meet your lifelong friends. I can promise you that. The people that you thought were your everything on school and stuff, now you actually meet your real people on university. So there's a lot of pros to going to a college or university. So just get something, a diploma, a degree.
She got a degree and she met me and she met Daddy and just saying you can meet your hubby this.
So yes, it's law is law. Okay, for law you don't have. Okay, so to complete your law degree, you have to be more hardworking than clever, than being clever. Because the smart people didn't always pass, believe it or not. They were the ones who repeated their first or second or third years. Because they're so smart.
They were too relaxed, like they were
Yeah.
like, you know what, I'm just gonna read through the books and whatever.
So for law,
That's not gonna work
for
for
law,
law.
a lot of the subject you have to study like a parrot. It's a lot of studying.
A lot.
So if
It's hours and hours and hours.
So
of
it's like
studying.
if you had business studies, I know it was a lot of studying on school and a lot of study work. So law is like that. It's a lot of reading. You read hundreds of cases. You study every week. So if that's
You write exams.
a lot of
Every week,
you won't
like
really have your
weekend,
weekends anymore. So because you write either on a Friday or Saturday.
But let's give them tips. What we did was we would study, and then we would do something after
To reward
chill,
ourselves.
Yeah,
Yes.
session would come after the exam.
Yeah. So it's important for you to take a break as well, to de-stress. Like we used to chill with each other. That was our way of de-stressing. We used to study in groups. We would say, okay, we meet at 9 and then we take a break at 1 and then we go again from 5 until the evenings 10, 11. So to become a lawyer, you have to study very hard. You don't have to be that clever, but just hardworking. So yeah, that's something about law you should know. So suits and the law and order and die goeters.
That's lies, people.
That's not our law, guys. Our law, ek gaan vir julle sommer dit stryd gee, is boring. It was boring. There's no lekker cases in real life goeters. No, you have to study the cases and it's cases van lang terug. And it's nothing like suits.
It's not what they bring forth. That it's really it's a lot of documents. There's a lot of admin. I don't know if you like admin. If you're an admin person, if you're very organized, you need to be really organized when it comes to law as well. So if you're an admin person, then you'll like law because it's a lot of
and it's a lot of drafting of the same you're drafting the same documents over and over again.
And the things that you study and practice, it's two different things. Sometimes there's certain things that you need to know when it comes to different courts as well. So it's not, you learn much more when you actually practice, and that's why I think the Law Society or the council, it's now council, they actually made 2 years of articles because you actually learn a lot when you do your practicals.
Like this, the modules we had in law, it was like useless. A lot of the modules, they taught you the history and goed wat jy nooit gaan gebruik nie. So
there was one subject that killed us.
Yeah, basically that's law for you guys. There are people who are passionate about the law. Darian is very passionate about the law. There's that, I don't know, maybe 30% of the students that's really passionate about it. They enjoy it and they actually do well in their jobs and stuff. But most people, to be honest with you, most of my friends, most people I still speak to, they hate it. Abby, can you?
I'm not passionate. I just do it for a living. I'm going to be honest with you. If there's something else that I'll eventually find that I like property law, not civil, not criminal, but I'm doing it now. I'm doing civil because I have to. But eventually I believe I'll get into my property law. Property was nice for me. I enjoyed it. It's giving someone a home, which is a very happy ending type of vibe. When it comes to civil and stuff, it's just a back and forth between parties and stuff. So yeah, and if you go into law, you also need to figure out what type of law you like. Like I figured out that property was for me. Some people like criminal because they like
Some
the
like
drama
fighting in court.
they like the drama
criminal and civil,
yes,
and
because the
then you
drama
deal with
comes
the
with it.
families and divorce and I like cookies, I like scandals.
Yes.
So what we're trying to say is think before you make a decision. Think about your school career and what you enjoyed. what you enjoy doing. You know, another tip for you is to shadow people from
Yeah.
different like
Definitely
fields.
do shadowing.
And then go see, what does a social worker do? What does a physiotherapy do? If I could choose, if I could do it over again, I would probably do something in medicine, or maybe become a physiotherapist or whatever. But
Job shadowing is much more informative
Yes.
than reading something.
Yes.
And I know it's going to get bored at sometimes to actually be at the place, but do it so that you can see where you're interested.
So
Shadowing.
actually go and see what other people do in their jobs. See if you'll enjoy it. I think that's something that I didn't do. That would have helped me so much. So do
And I
that.
definitely want to tell people out there that if you don't like studying, that is okay. But if you have a drive, and I feel like you can look at ideas to be an entrepreneur. You can think of something.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. I'm thinking of the Afrikaans word.
I know.
But anyway, so it's not always, studying is not for everybody, and that's okay.
Yes.
But as long as you do something, and you do something that you love, so look at something that interests you, work on that, think how it can add value to the community, to the world. I think we need to start looking at global impact, because you know what the lack in South Africa is that we don't think of something or creating something, whether it's an app, whether it is something to use in this pandemic, or anything that is useful that you can use and you can actually sell it globally. That is when you can make money. When you sell something globally, it's not always about whatever's going on here. Think global, think big. Start little or small, but go big. And I think that is our mindset. We always think, okay, studying, okay, this, okay, that, okay. But it's not always the way to go. I want to inspire, I don't know if it's one person who is listening to this video, that person to listen and really think of something that you can do. If you don't want to study, do something else, create something new for everybody to use, whether it's a pump for a latest pump for water or something, but think of something else. Don't always just go for the ordinary. Don't just be ordinary. Go for something new. Sorry guys, I'm Afrikaans.
So I hope we helped someone on here. I hope we answered some of your questions. Basically, look here, if you are passionate about something, the chances are 100% that you are going to make a success of it. So that's why I want you to find your passion first, find out what you love, and then go for it with all your heart. Yeah, that's our
Whether
2
it's
cents.
nature, whatever.
That's our 2 cents, and hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like, comment.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What's that sentence that you say? Oh, love yourself.